Ladies and gentlemen, we are cruising through space once again.
Did we get? Oh, it's gold! Ah, little G and little A. Where are you guys? You guys are my lucky charms.
Hi, Valley. Drew, the rumor guy here, and some of the rumors. They aren't rumors anymore.
Oh my goodness, the rumors were true. Let the fireworks begin, ladies and gentlemen. We got word of the next legendary character.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to full lockdown mode on the helicarrier.
Children of Thanos. Well, hello, Midgardians. I'm Thor Odinson, the mighty god of thunder.
Dirty spiders beware. I am coming for you and the rest of your meddlesome friends.
I mean, it's just, I thought it was going to be funny, so I just did that.
We are roaming around the quantum realm. We are here at the beautiful Nakatomi Tower.
If you're ready to start wrecking some nerds in Alliance War offense, Captain Hydra has got you covered. And
Valley smashed puny milestones.
And that's the bottom line, because the Smash said so.
There are homeless characters in Marvel Strike Force. It is not a Red Room team. No, it is a military skill team.
In my eyes are watering now. I feel, woo.
Little buddies, tell them what to do.
Let's go smash it!
Let's go hoard tech gear. I love hoarding.
Let's tank it.
Let's go smash it.
Open your orbs and guess.
Hold on, X23 is calling me on the phone. Hello? Hello? Oh, there you are. Ah, nice to find you.
Let's hoard mutant gear.
Let's go scream it. Ah! Let's go win the game.
No.
Let's smash it! That was good. Just leave it.
ValleyFlyin.
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are, Valley Club. We are live. We are going right now to the dev blog post. Let's go. We are live to tape reaction, guys. And let's unmute this bad boy.
Including the
There he
2021
is.
second half review blog. There you'll find information about Dark Dimension 5, including the prize, the Mighty Dormammu, a number of quality of life improvements, and even a tease at a brand new game mode coming in early 2022. But man, the standout for me are those costumes. Just look at that brutal Carnage costume. I absolutely love it. Now, he should start an Instagram to let us all know how he dropped all that belly weight.
Did you guys hear that? He absolutely loves it. Is that a hint? Absolute carnage. Does that mean Null is coming to the game? All right, what are we going to learn about Deathpool?
I'm very excited to have back with us on the show today, Mr. Rick Mayer. How are you, good sir?
Doing great.
All right, what are we going to learn on this
Always
one?
a pleasure. So as usual on Strike Time, we're here to talk about brand new characters, but this one is rather unique. Whom are we here to talk about today?
Deathpool. Lady Deathpool.
Well, I'm happy to talk about our second original character. We are bringing it to Marvel Strike Force. It is Deathpool.
Yes.
Sure, when you said that,
Woo!
we had a bunch of viewers now furiously trying to look up this character and probably not getting a whole lot of information on it. Why is that?
This is an original character, which means this character has not existed before.
I'm going to guess that he recorded this video the same time he recorded that video with Philosopher based on this shirt.
Quite yet,
But I think most of us knew this is original character.
In terms of the background, like the origins of the character, because she has very strong ties to some of Deadpool's stories involving Death and Thanos.
All right, and I guess what we're going to find out in just a little bit, guys, is that was the Russian data mine, was the Russian leaks, were they correct?
Let's start at the beginning. Where did the idea for creating this original character come from?
Yeah, so actually it was super fun and pretty cool. So this year is Deadpool 30th. So Marvel celebrating with an event I believe they're calling the Nerdy 30th.
Like it's a Deadpool 30th anniversary.
About an opportunity where we could
Yes, what is up, Valley Club? It is a double Valley Friday.
Deadpool's anniversary in a way we thought would be like.
All right, I'm not. She was in the Deadpool video game. Was she? I thought she was. I thought she was an original character.
Was brought up, and we you know, wanted to jump at the chance to do that because how could you not?
So I'm assuming they didn't have
All
to
right.
do a whole lot of art.
Cloak and Dagger behind Cerebro right here. Black Widow. I guess that confirms what we knew. I'm wondering what are these comics behind the dev here. Let's see this.
With a bunch of ideas, and we wanted to collect a bunch of pitches from the studio because basically everyone wanted to get in on it.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, Rick, because I actually joined in on the fun. I created my own pitch for this whole campaign that we were doing.
Cerebro joke coming.
Admit, I was a little salty at first
Or no,
when I found out that my pitch was not chosen. But then
is he going to
once
show
it was
the
presented
pitch?
to me what did actually win, I was like, oh, okay, that's actually pretty darn cool.
Okay.
I really want to see that.
Yeah, for sure. I think actually the process that we went through to kind of collect ideas. And
Chad is blowing up America Chavez in the video.
Narrow that huge.
They know the
list down,
sentient
so
analysis
top number,
software that Cerebro
We
uses.
took that smaller list and we made concept images for like several ideas, and we shopped that around to more people at the studio, and also Marvel. That's when we got Marvel to jump back in the conversation and take a look at them and see kind of some of the initial ideas that we had.
So the reason why I snagged you today, a little birdie told me that you were actually the one that pitched this. Was that correct?
Yes.
Okay, this is the creator
obviously, when I heard
of Lady
for
Deathpool.
Original character, I really wanted to
All right, let me
pitch an idea. And one of my personal favorite things.
let me see if the blog is up.
Is his
If we got confirmation of the kit. All right, Death and Mayhem.
with Death, both, you know, the concept.
This could be Mojo's Mayhem update.
And Thanos and the
full kit. Here it is.
Between those three
Payday
characters.
update, character availability. Let's look at this
A
one.
few different runs of the comic, so you can kind of like look
Kestrel,
up and see
Power Cores and Supply Store.
There's I forget some of
From now until
I think there's like
the
one of
9th.
three editions, there's like a one-shot.
And Sharon Carter going to the Elite store. That's it. Kind of very light as far as that. I thought with this bow pulse, this was something that we saw in there.
Yeah, I had a pitch, and Marvel and
Ebony Maw returning on the 9th. We got Blitzes. Who do we have? We have August 9th. It is Nerd. And then Cyclops. So for some of the longer time players, these are two off-week lists, which is good. And some more bonus flash events. Oh, it looks like Boot Camp is returning. Back to Boot Camp. Payday update and the full kit.
And it wasn't just me. Like, it was making characters is a very collaborative effort, and this was no exception. When it's an original character, there's just a lot more you have to
All right, let's go back. Let's go back here.
Like origin and story.
See if there's anything else going on. They should
have
declare Temple as a 5th member of Heroes for Hire. They could have. They could have made Night Nurse like the de facto 5th member of Heroes for Hire, correct?
Some extra, because you can't just go open up a comic book and find references, right?
So now you're designing the character, and then I know, when we design a character, we're usually doing that in conjunction with some other characters, maybe even putting them together. With
Okay, right here, guys. Cloak and Dagger.
How then do you go about
the new
process?
Warriors?
If you've been playing the game for any amount of time, you're probably super familiar with the concept of us giving traits to teams of characters that.
Yeah.
So that's super. Yeah, we went back and forth on it, and then after a while, we did come up with the trait. The trait is New Warriors. So
there we go. The Russians were correct.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so the trait is New Warriors, and we have a couple other characters that will be coming out in the same release as Deathpool that will be sharing the tag.
So the New Warriors. Okay. So,
all right.
So she's the first character we're announcing of this new little team called New Warriors. More characters.
Say Cloak and Dagger. Say Cloak and Dagger.
All right, this is all my good information.
Coming weeks. All right, so I think the main thing there, coming weeks, a lot of people were suspecting the update dropping next week. I think that means that the update is not coming next week.
With her passive ability that kind of sets the stage for the rest of her kit. So if you would please do the honors and let us know her passive.
All right.
We start with the passive, although we're gonna have to come back to it in a little bit because there's a hook in there that'll come up later. So
Fair
yeah,
point.
so for the passive, we'll just start off with the stat bonuses that she has. Okay. She will give Mystic allies 10% drain, and she'll give herself and New Warrior
we can't
allies
see all of it. Let's go to the blog post.
So there's that. One of the big parts of her kit for her passive is on enemy death. She will heal herself for 10% max health.
Okay.
And then she'll attack the most injured enemy for 300% damage and clear 3 positive effects. So if you are fighting in something where there's like a lot of summons or like, you know, extra little guys to kill, like in raid nodes, then this will proc a lot and it'll do a lot of healing and a lot of extra damage in there. And she is particularly good in raids.
Oh my goodness, look at all those raid bonuses.
Some traded raid bonuses. So when she's in a raid, she'll also be on spawn, filling speed bar by 10%, plus 5% for each mystic
World,
ally.
there are no
Additionally,
villains.
On enemy death, so not only will she do that heal and attack, she'll also generate 1 ability energy for 2 random mystic allies or herself. And then on spawn, she'll gain +1 charged, up to a maximum of 5. And the charge part is relevant to the rest of her kit, but passively charge will at least give her 5% drain for each charge. So in raids, when she spawns, she'll gain a charge, and that will give her a little bit of
Okay, so this gain 5% part is
given to all mystic allies.
So first on the heal self for 10% max health, and then attacks the most injured enemy. Will that go through stealth?
You can, brother.
Also, will it target minions?
Yeah, so the attack that triggers on enemy death will
let's look at it.
It just does a check for the most injured enemy. So that could be a minion, it could be somebody that's stealthed, it could be a stealth minion. It's just whoever has like the lowest percent current health.
So it's based on percent.
Anytime we target lowest health, it does that, but ignoring all other modifiers.
Okay, and then on the point where it says on enemy death, generate 1 ability energy for 2 random mystic allies or self. If she was the only mystic on the field, would she generate 2 ability energy for herself?
Oh, nice question, Cerebro.
Yeah, so it's when it's picking the random, it's not it can pick the same person.
Okay.
So if she was the only one, then she would be the only valid target for it. So if she was missing at least 2 ability energy and was the only person standing and an enemy died, she would gain +2 ability.
All right, that's different than some of the other characters that do that kind of similar ability.
Ability, please.
Yeah, so this one
let's look at this.
is pretty exciting.
3 out of 3, nice.
So this is a move you'll get to use a lot. You pick a primary target and you will clear death proof from that primary target.
500.
You will attack that primary target for 500% damage and apply 2 bleed for 2 turns. And then you'll gain +1 charged, which again, she will passively gain drain for charge. And then this attack gains 5,000% additional focus to help you land the bleeds.
Wow.
And,
Hella natural, about to be lit, yeah.
And then this is the sweet part where all
Max
the charge comes into
charge.
play.
Oh my, what the heck?
Doing the 500% damage.
That wasn't in a
max
data
charge,
mines.
This attack will instead deal 20,000%
What?
piercing damage.
What?
And then clear charged.
What the heck?
And this charge version is unavoidable and cannot be blocked.
That
Jeez.
seems like a lot. Is that enough to one-shot just about any character, if like at max level?
Yeah, so basically when the
What the
modifier is
heck?
that high and it's piercing,
Jeez.
it will pretty much just
That's like an
murder
instant death.
about anyone. I'm sure there may be some rare circumstances
What the-
where if you had a low level or under geared,
Man, look at that.
That it might not take out some of the bigger ones. But yeah, if you're playing in content that's that you're appropriately tiered for, I think this pretty much just kills
20.
anyone.
Yeah,
Hold
it
on.
reminds me of when we first released Captain Marvel. I think her ultimate was able to like almost get rid of just about
Oh,
anybody.
good analogy,
This
Cerebro.
one
I remember
seems like
that.
it's pretty much guaranteed to do the deal. So almost like Captain Marvel 2.0.
And that's a 3-turn cooldown, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Jeez.
but
That was not in a data
way
mines.
more. Like if you think about Captain Marvel as a comparison point, the number on this is much larger and it's also piercing. So they'll die. It'll just kill them.
They're just gone. That's just it.
In raids, this works out to you get to use it a bit
insane.
more often because the charge will carry over from node to node.
All right, let's move on to her special ability.
So her special is a little bit more expensive than the ultimate. It's 5 energy cost, and this will transfer all negative effects from herself to the primary target. It will attack the primary target for 300% damage.
Good.
It will then attack all adjacent targets for 270% damage, and then from any of those
This is
targets
the crazy
that are
thing.
still alive, she will steal 10% health from those enemies and redistribute that
Okay,
to
so they're
all Mystic allies. Then additionally, she's not done, she will spread all negative effects from the primary target to all of the adjacents. Except for stun. It will not spread stun, but otherwise it will spread all the negative effects from the primary to adjacents that are still alive.
Wow, redistributing to all Mystic allies. There's that Mystic call out again. She really likes her Mystic friends.
There are also a lot of other really powerful Mystics in the game that would be nice to synergize with, like Silver Surfer and Adam Warlock and Ebony Maw. There's Doom. If you have Doom is also Mystic. So there's like a lot of Mystic characters that are really good solo that don't normally have a lot of synergies with other characters or outside of their one very specific team.
And let's top this all off with
all right, let's
her
look at the
basic
charge
ability, please.
Basically pretty fun.
All right, well, we'll come back to it. We'll come back
all
to
negative
it.
effects on the character. So in Deathpool, she'll clear all the negative effects. If it cleared any negative effects, she will then
Kind of like
heal herself for
Deadpool's
5%
passive.
per
It
negative
reminds me
effect
of.
removed. So it's similar to, if you're familiar with Deadpool's passive, then it is
Yep.
similar to that.
Yeah.
And then after she does that, she will heal herself for 10% of max health. That heal will always happen, even if she doesn't remove negative effects. Then she will attack the primary and adjacents for 300%
That's a
damage.
crazy basic,
Then
guys.
she will clear death proof from those targets.
That is crazy for a
if any of those
basic.
targets have stealth and or speed up, she will flip those.
Double
And then
600%
for any
damage.
of those targets that are minions, instead of 300% damage, she will deal 600% damage.
Woo.
So the base damage is doubled for minions.
They're basic.
And
Ooh.
lastly, as a note, this attack cannot
Nice animations.
Okay, what's with the hate on the minions here? I gotta ask. What's her beef?
So
Yeah,
so,
excellent
I mean,
point, chat.
the
What's with the hate on
anti-synergy
what's
is,
with the hate on
kind of
balance
call
of the
out to
game?
Deadpool, similar to how I mentioned Deadpool's passive for the healing that she does in the basic. The anti-minion is kind of a call out towards Deadpool's
Yeah,
ultimate.
it's kind of a weird call out because that was introduced in year 1. They're bringing it back in year 3.
Are there any updates to him?
Weird.
In how he?
Oh, nice. All right, this is important.
Deathpool.
If you're familiar right now, he has a chance to revive.
What is this?
And if Domino
What
is
is
an
this?
ally,
What is
he
this?
will always revive. So instead of a chance,
What are we looking
it's
at?
Guaranteed revive. We're updating that to now also work with Deathpool.
Now, this might be a fairly obvious question to a number of our more skilled players out there, but which ISO 8 are you favoring for Deathpool?
I think that a really common one people will gravitate towards will be Striker.
Striker.
This
Yeah,
character
that's a
is
strong basic.
Pretty
Striker.
serious damage dealer. Does a lot of damage.
Oh,
so
there's
just the
Brawler.
passive boost to damage stat will be very, very good on the character. The bonus Striker attack that comes along with that. Also, hers is pretty good. So I think that's going to be a really natural fit for it. There might be some folks that like the healer.
That's the real question,
on her,
Amish. How many
but,
pockets does she have in
I
her
think that's
outfit?
something that you'll have to play around with for yourself, because since she does a lot of healing, it's like either it's like she's adequate amount of healing and maybe you don't need the boost, or maybe depending on how your team's set up, they really like she's the only one healing, maybe you need a little bit more. So
And then can you share any information about how she's going to be released?
we are
Event campaign.
an event campaign
Yes.
for the character. So similar to some of the characters in the past, where we have like a nice bit of story, like several chapters of story kind of accompanying the character. We plan on going through essentially Deathpool's origin story through the ECM. So there's going to be like how I mentioned earlier, how there's a lot of inspiration from the comics about the relationships between Death and Thanos and Deadpool. Expect us to touch on those beats in the story.
And then one final thing that I actually want to circle back on. You mentioned this towards the beginning of the interview here. You talked about Marvel canon. What does it mean when a character is Marvel canon?
The short answer of it is that, it's not just like, headcanon, or it's not just like our own, like within our own bubble, an original character. It is now essentially part of the larger Marvel family. So that means that if Marvel or any of their other collaborators, like their talented artists or writers or anyone like that, wanted to do something with the character, they totally can use this character. So that means, although we don't have any plans or anything like that today, that means there is some chance that if somebody out there was excited about her, there could be future stories involving.
Oh, that could mean she's coming to Future Rev.
Awesome, man. Deathpool Comics. Keeping our fingers crossed.
That'd be super.
How funny would that be if we see Lady Deathpool in
to see something like that.
Future Rev?
Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to stop by and give us the information on this character. A pleasure as always, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. Love being able to share some information with players. So I'd be glad to be back any other time.
All right, is that it? We don't have Zeke's anymore. We're doing good. All right. So yeah, you guys can watch this part on your own. Okay, so we got Black Widow. Looks like Namor. We have the Cloak and Dagger. Something with Guardians. Maybe that has something to do with the Gamora outfit. We have a Carnage one there. I guess that symbols his outfit coming to the game. All right, well, let's go here. Let's turn the music up. I'll start responding to any questions you guys have in chat. First one is about Phoenix. Should I stop spending cores on Phoenix? Haven't finished GD3 yet. She's not as important to GD3 as she was is previously. Oh, Kestrel and Future Rev would be funny as well. All right, so I think you could skip her. You could use other characters, Ghost, Sinister, Emma, percent-based damages, characters like Ebony Maw if you have him. I think focus on characters that you're planning to use a little later. All right. Mojo's Mayhem. Before we come back to Lady Deathpool, let's see what is coming to Mojo's Mayhem. Action-packed 9th season of Mojo's Action. Really? Action-packed? Is that how you describe Real-Time Arena? I don't know, guys. All right, Mojo's Mayhem is set to begin soon in just a week. No, next season. Oh, a week later. Oh, so not today. Not starting today. That means we have to play Real-Time Arena for just more trash daily objectives. All right. We made improvements to the objectives. Let's see how much stuff is there from the 2021 blog post. We made improvements to the objectives and ban system in an effort to promote more competitive matches, encourage theory crafting, and reduce overall time spent on real-time arena matches. First, we remove daily and weekly objectives to increase the total focus of battles on KOs. Let her rip in this battle and go for the knockout instead of being concerned about how many abilities have been used. All right, so this could be good if matchmaking is good, but as we all know, matchmaking has been utterly horrendous in Real-Time Arena. So I don't know if this is going to be good. We'll see, though. Depends on what the bans are. I guess it's in this next paragraph. The ban system front, you'll see multiple rotations of bans each week in order to keep the character selection process fresh. Additionally, bans will incorporate roles: Protector, Brawler, Blaster, Controller, and Support, and Origins, Bio, Mystic, Mutant, Tech, and Skill. I don't know. I know a lot of the community was fearful over this just wide bans of roles and origin traits. Maybe it's going to be good. I don't know. We'll have to see. I know this was not play tested, though. All right, the featured character is Moon Knight. Everybody was wondering. All right, the big thing on chat this morning with the Valley Club. The big guesses were Moon Knight and White Tiger, and I guess it is confirmed Moon Knight is the character. We just watched this episode of Strike Time. Here's the traits: Hero, Cosmic, Mystic, Brawler, New Warriors. Let me go review this passive because her getting that max charge is going to be super important. Pretty much instant kill every time this ultimate is going off if you have max charge. 20,000% piercing. All right, so on enemy death, heal self for 10% of max health, attack the most injured enemy, 30% damage, clear positive effects. All right, that's good. Healing, attacking. This is a strong passive. 300% damage. Red stars on her will matter. On rage, on spawn, she's getting 1 charge, so that's 1. Where else is she getting charged? Gain 5% drain for each. So she's not getting on this. Where's she getting her charged? Is she getting it from her basic? I'm trying to read this. I don't see the charge. Primary target, adjacent targets. So where does she get the charge? Or maybe she gets charged from other characters. Maybe that's what happens. I don't see a place that she's gaining it on her own, so maybe that charge is really due to her synergy. She gets charged on spawn. She gets 1 charge on spawn. She gets charged on ultimate. All right, she gains 1. All right, so you got to get up to 5. So you're not going to get this big kill. Because you get 1 on spawn. And then you get 1 each time you use her ultimate. So I guess, yeah, you're going to have to really watch this move. So that auto basic coming to the game is going to be very, very important. Charges is from her out. from her ult. All right, so she gets 1 here every time she does the ult. So you're gonna have to use a lot of moves. And I guess this is a raid team, so saving this for a big enemy, maybe like a Doom or someone that you want to really instant kill. Raid this makes sense. You're not gonna get it in one battle. You're gonna have to use multiple battles, multiple turns, minimum of 4 turns, and I guess each new raid, because on spawn she's getting another charge. So this is a very this part, the maximum charge part, is very, very strong. 20,000 piercing, no more charge, unavoidable, cannot be blocked. It's like it's not like it is instant death for most characters. But what is it gonna do if you don't have this clearing death proof? So yeah, there's no death proofs. She's gonna do that instead of this. So if you don't have the max charge, she's gonna go 500% damage, which in itself is not too shabby. Applying 2 bleeds for 2 turns, which is pretty good. 1 charge to the maximum of 5. So this is where you're gonna get it, using your ultimate over and over. Strong character. I don't know. What are you guys feeling right now? Is this more Kestrel level? Is this above Kestrel? Or is Kestrel better than this? This move is really, really strong. And I think the difference with Kestrel is designed to be used more universally in the game. This is specifically for raids. This basic is very, very strong, which is why I like that striker recommendation. Negative effects, clearing it all off. Healing for each 5% for each negative effect removed. Also healing for 10% of max health. So every time you're using the basic, just getting some healing. Primary target, adjacent targets, 300% damage. Clearing death proof, so she clears a lot of death proof. Flipping stealth, speed up primary targets on adjacent targets. No stealth. Flipping stealth and speed up. All right, so you got it. Yes, so I was like, how do you flip stealth on the primary target? You don't. You flip it on an adjacent target. If the enemy is a minion, huge damage, double the damage, cannot be blocked. And then this special. This one, you're not using it as much. You're probably opening with this basic to get a charge. I mean, you're opening with the ultimate to get a charge, using this really strong basic, and then once in a while, you're doing this big move. 5 out of 5. This is the stuff that was missing from the data mine early this week. Transfer, and I don't know if it really was a data mine or a leak or whatever, but from the information early this week, transfer all negative effects from this character to the primary target, like Psylocke, attacking the primary target, 300% damage, decent damage, adjacent targets, 270% damage, steal health from this primary target and adjacent targets, redistribute to the Mystic allies. Now, what he said in the video, which was confirmed, it's still 10% health from the targets that are remaining. If anybody gets killed in this, you're not stealing their health. So that was confirmed. So yeah, so if it's weird in the way it's actually working, I'm gonna say it's supposed to be working like the devs described it in the Strike Time video. But yeah, this steal, if you kill everybody, this still may not be happening at all. This spreading, so like a Hela. Negative effects from the primary target to just adjacent targets, not all targets, not an AoE, like adjacent target Hela move. But it's still very, very strong. 5-turn cooldown on a raid team. It's 100% not gonna work like that, is what Amish Nerd is predicting. You can fill up stealth on primary if all enemies are stealth. That is true as well. I forgot about that one. How good will she be at 4 or 5 stars? I don't know. So, is this the character? Here's a question for you guys, Valley Club. Is this the character that is going to make you wail or not wail? All right, Payday update. Oh, so this is what we saw last week with some of the first-time rewards. So let's see how they're handling this. This is another question we had from last week. Some of you keen observers may have noticed that we, on our most recent run of Payday event, had some updated amounts of gold for both the first time and reoccurring rewards. This update intentionally went out a little bit early, which is why you don't see any messaging in-game or in the blog, except for now. It spreads debuffs like Venom's ult. Yeah, that's a better description. It's more like Venom's ult than the Hela ult, because that's adjacent targets. Hela's for everybody. That's better. It's like a Psylocke and Venom combination is the better way to describe the special of Deathpool. All right, to help newer players power their rosters faster, we increased the first-time rewards for a short-term gold payout. Good. That is good. To increase, and I hope, and I know there are some newer players that probably just got these first-time rewards unlocked. I hope they extend it to everybody that did it within maybe the past 30 days or 60 days, because it would suck if you're a newer player. They're increasing this, and you did this in the past iteration of this event. So I hope they're looking at that. But yeah, to infuse more gold into the economy, the long-term players, repeatable rewards also had a nice bump, especially in the higher tiers, which is good. But yeah, I wish they did a little more in the lower tiers as well. But yeah, I guess at the end of the day, you're going just the higher tiers, so that makes sense. This all in conjunction with the with an additional 2 million gold added to the monthly login calendars to help get more gold in your hands, to be sure every login every day. So I guess this is the update that is going on right now. If we go in game, I don't know if we could see this, but we could definitely see the login reward. So if we go in game right now, this is something that I think has been not highlighted as much. And let me make sure that we have BlueStacks on here. Oh, game main. Here we go. Oh no, actually, I gotta go to this screen. We're on here. We gotta turn BlueStacks back on, and now we're back on BlueStacks. All right, here we go. My bad, guys. All right, sorry for that for that slight technical difficulties. But on your in-game rewards, this thing has been ignored, I think, a little bit by the community. Some people noticed it, but oh, how many of you guys noticed this? The 1.4 on day 28 of the login calendars. And I guess that's where this additional gold is coming from as well. I'm not sure what these amounts were before, this 100, 200, and 300. I know this 1.4 wasn't here though. So that is it, guys. We're gonna wrap up this video here. Start saving now for those cores to farm her event. Yeah, she's gonna be very, very strong. Bio boss node is the only node I can't really one-shot yet, let alone let me know when I could get null. Well, here's the thing. We know Doom 2 is coming. She looks so strong. I think she's going to be needed for Doom 2. How can you not wail on a Hella Natural team now that they'll be viable? Really, who is using Hella Natural since Infinity Watch and Symbiotes? I don't know. Hella Natural is a good counter for the Wave 1 Avengers. I'm not sure what else you guys are using them in. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching the second stream of the day. Thank you for everybody that stopped by the first stream with the Valley Club in the morning. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Is this Lady Deathpool? Is this exciting? Is this what is turning around the game? Or are we still waiting for more features? I don't know. Does this new Warriors team excite you? We see pictures of Cloak and Dagger behind Cerebro. We saw that in some of the Russian data mines earlier this week. Does this new Warriors team make you think that this is gonna be the one? This is a solution for raid? No, thank you. Upload it as mod. Hella Natural does Awk good versus Awk 6 unless Awk is maxed. Thanks for taking it through, Valley. Great MSF and MFR content. Love tuning in. Sham, thank you for stopping by. Everyone else, thank you for stopping by, guys. And I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you have a great rest of the day. Make sure you give me that Hulk fist, but before you go, and I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll see you guys in Monday for the Valley Club in the morning. I'll see you guys later. Dustin, thank you for stopping by as well. Hulk fist bump. Check out some of my other videos. And yeah, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out.